Energetic, passionate, and savvy. Gouche Live. Brought to you by the good people at the Hockey News and Sports Illustrated. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Gouche.
Welcome to another episode of Gouche Live. We're here at the bottom line. I am in the locker room. It is starting to take shape. This almost looks like I'm in a locker room, of course, and I will be. And that will be in Australia, New Zealand, coming up this October. As you know, I just came through a 3-week tour. I was in, of course, Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, over to Wellington, back over to Christchurch, back into Auckland, over to Queenstown, down to Dunedin, and then on a flight all the way back yesterday to Canada to get the preparation for the Ice Hockey Classic. We'll be coming back to Australia, New Zealand. Not this year. 2023, we will be coming back to Australia with our 5-on-5 with NHL players. It is going to be raucous. It is going to be large. But before we do that, I've got some really exciting news to tell you. Obviously, I went through Australia and New Zealand, and I wanted to finalize the cities that we are going to do the next new concept of ice hockey. It is called the Ice Hockey 3's. This summer here in Canada and the United States, there will be a league called 3'S, and it will be some of the greatest or best 3-on-3 players in the country, and I will be bringing some of those guys down to Australia and New Zealand this October. Yes, this October. The 3-on-3 ice is a creation of the NHL. Eddie Johnstone, his father was a executive in the Pittsburgh Penguin organization. They've come up. They've got incredible coaches like Brian Trottier, Paul Coffey, and a list of others. They're going to be playing in London, Ontario, Quebec City, Las Vegas, Nashville, and a couple other cities here in North America. So I thought it was important that we bring this to you, the first time ever that Ice Hockey 3's will be making it to the shores of New Zealand and Australia. Why? Because obviously we could not put the plans together for June and July, obviously with COVID throwing in a couple of complications. I needed to make a change and bring North American hockey to you. Listen, the AIHL is doing a great job right now. They're playing, of course. I got a chance to see the Mustangs versus the Melbourne Ice. It was amazing. Great to see at the O'Brien's Arena. And it is hockey at its best. And so I knew that you, as Australians and as New Zealanders, you have been waiting for this once again, for us to bring you North American style hockey. And I'm bringing you something extra special. Being brought to you, of course, by the Hockey News and, of course, right here at the bottom line. It's the Ice Hockey Classic 3's. It's going to be called the Hockey 3's. You guys all know down under that there is a thing called Rugby 7's. So we adopted that. Plus with basketball 3's, we decided that we would bring a new sport to you. It's still ice hockey, but what it is, it's skill, it's skate, it's score. It is absolutely action-packed, and you're going to enjoy everything about it. So here it is. As a host of Gouche Live, and of course, the global director of Ice Hockey Classic, and of course, Stop Concussions, I've teamed up with Keith Primo, as you know, from the Philadelphia Flyers, and Zenon Konopka and Kyle Quincy to come up with this amazing idea. Yes, North America is going with 3'S, but I had introduced this 3 months before they came up with the idea. It's nothing new. It's just we got to innovate, and it will be the Harlem Globetrotters on steroids. You will be entertained. You will be entertained pure, and here's how it's going to work. It will be the fastest sport on the planet. There will be 3 players, skaters, and 1 goaltender on each team. There will be 4 mini games. Yes, count them, 4 mini games. So what's going to happen is I'm bringing down Canada and the United States. Players that are going to be picked from not only former NHL players, AHL players, but also players that have been chosen through representation of hockey camps. I'm going to be in Winnipeg. I'm going to be in Toronto. I'm going to be in Minnesota and Los Angeles all these next 2 months, handpicking the best 3-on-3 players to come and entertain you, the hockey fan, New Zealand, and of course, Australia. So how does it work? Canada, US, and we are adding an all-star team. There will be an all-star team made up of players in Australia from the AIHL. And in New Zealand, it'll be the New Zealand Ice Hockey League. They will be picking players themselves to play this tournament. There are 9 players per team, and there will be 1 goaltender and a spare goaltender, of course. 3 players on, 3 skaters at a time, and 1 goaltender. And what it will be is USA will play Australia or New Zealand to start it all off. 20-minute games, 2 10-minute halves. Why? Because it will be entertainment pure. I don't know if you remember, but the NHL adopted this system for overtime, and it's one of the most exciting parts of hockey. It was developed in 2015. The NHL decided to make the game a little bit more exciting in overtime and added the 3-on-3, so it would show fans the speed, the skill, the score of the game, and it's certainly delivered, and that's what we will deliver to you. I'm here at the Bottom Line, one of the iconic restaurants in Toronto. Right next door is the Hockey Hall of Fame. Just down the street is Scotiabank Centre, where the Toronto Maple Leafs play. And I'll tell you what, they're excited for us to bring this to you, as I am certainly knowing that you will be entertained. So, USA will play Australia, 1 20-minute period. There's a 10-minute break, then Canada, US. Right after that, there's another break, and then you know what happens? Canada plays either Australia when we're in Australia, or they'll play the New Zealand All-Star team, and those 3 teams will play this round-robin team, all within 3 20-minute periods, and the top 2 teams from that with the best, obviously, record or the best goals for will be the top 2 teams that'll play right then and there for the final of that particular city. So when we announce the cities, you'll understand how exciting this is going to be. The tour will not only showcase exciting hockey, but bring you the American style. Yeah, we're bringing all the flavors to you. We are going to have a nonstop excitement throughout the entire evening, and we'll be doing kiss cams. We'll be doing, obviously, the beach ball throwing. We'll have the national anthems for all 3 countries, and of course, we will be bringing you the tricks. Yes, Robert Shrimp. Take a peek at it. Robert Shrimp. Go to YouTube and watch what he can do with a puck. We're going to show you that ice hockey is not just bash and crash, it's skill. And a guy like Robert Shrimp will certainly show us that. So get ready. Get ready, Australia. Get ready, New Zealand. We have unfinished business, and we are bringing it to you. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to announce the cities for the 2022 Ice Hockey 3's. And then right after that, I know there'll be some people that are a little bit disappointed because their city wasn't named. But for 2023, we are bringing back the Ice Hockey Classic this June and July. And it will be going to all the iconic facilities in Australia and, of course, New Zealand. So get ready. I'm going to give you 1 minute to sit down, get your pen ready, and you are going to hear this. All right, did you get pen? Are you ready to hear this? Listen, I'm going to go to the board here. I got a lot of comments coming on. Obviously, here's Robert Wine, one of our biggest supporters, of course. Awesome, you're on. Aaron Kuzak. It will be great to have the boys back in Australia and New Zealand. I just want to explain the reason why we're doing the 3's is because we could not obviously put together a June, July, obviously through COVID, but we will certainly be bringing you one entertaining event, and you do not want to miss it. And of course, here's Kendra Fisher. Boo! I was just at the Jays game and have come over. You will be coming over, Kendra, over the next couple of days because we've got a big announcement with you. You don't know about it yet, but you'll certainly find it out. All right, Matthew Meisner, all the way from Argentina, will be coming to you. We're going to bring the 3's down to Argentina in 2023, so get it ready. All right, sounds awesome, Goulet. Obviously, Anthony, thank you for joining us. With NHL level of intensity, it will be holy bleep exciting every minute of it. Of course, bring it. Donna Levy, you've been such a huge supporter. And of course, Tony Maroney, yes, how are you? And of course, any tour is a great tour and love the 3 concept. All right, here it is. I'm going to go through it one more time so you get it. I'm going to get the piece of paper out here and I'm going to read it to you. Here's what's going to happen. We are bringing you ice hockey threes in 2022. And it will require 9 players from each country. It'll be USA, Canada, and Australia. And when we're in New Zealand, of course, it'll be the all-star team from New Zealand. Great players will be joining us, obviously, from their New Zealand Ice Hockey League, as we see the Ice Hockey League in Australia. All right, three skaters will play at the same time, 3-on-3, and there'll be one goaltender, of course, in each net. Always need a goaltender because you certainly don't want to be shooting at the posts. And then it will be an all-star format. You've seen it in the National Hockey League where they do a all-star format with all the teams playing a round robin, and then the 2 teams play off for the finals. So we'll be doing that in this ice hockey threes. You are going to see, adopted from the National Hockey League, overtime. You will see 3-on-3 hockey at its best. It will show you the skill, the score, and of course, the speed of this game like it's never been delivered. There's going to be traditionalists who say, wow, I want to see 5-on-5. You will see that in 2023 when we bring down the Ice Hockey Classic. This is going to be a unique event, a one of a kind. Make sure you don't miss it because you will see some of the best 3-on-3 hockey. All right, here it is. It is time. It is time to let you know what cities we have decided upon. It took me 3 weeks traveling from, obviously, as I mentioned, Sydney, Australia, Brisbane, and of course, Adelaide, to make these decisions in Australia. And for New Zealand, I was in 6 cities in 7 days. It was an incredible trip, and I was so blessed to have Andy Mills in Queenstown take care of me. Grant Hay, of course, in in Auckland. Bryn Reese in Wellington, and of course Paris Hyde, an absolutely phenomenal ice hockey player who's going to help us when we get down to Dunedin. All right, here they are, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready. These are the cities that the Ice Hockey Threes will be joining in Australia. We will first start off in Brisbane. Now, these events will be played in the facilities that are already there. So we're talking anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 seats only. It's a very exclusive, up close and personal tour. You have to get your tickets. You have to get them now. But I'll explain how you get your tickets in a second. So Brisbane is our first stop. We will arrive in Brisbane through Air Canada, and we will be there and work with the great Brisbane Lightning. Just love what they're doing. Josh LeBray will be taking care of us there. Then we'll be flying off to Melbourne and playing, obviously, a team made up of the Ice and the Mustangs. Can't thank, obviously, PJ and, of course, John Bellick for helping us put this all together in Melbourne. Then we'll be going to Adelaide and playing in Adelaide in the small rink and bringing this game to you very close. VIP section will be second to none. Make sure you get to Adelaide. And of course, the final city in Australia will be Sydney. All right, I already hear it. I hear everybody in Perth saying, oh my God, not again, we've been missed. Don't leave. Do not leave because you're going to hear something more exciting for you. All right. Kevin Shea, exciting. Woohoo! Brisbane, that's awesome, Gouche. I'm so there. Well, we're looking forward to having you there, Justin Stray, and I hope you can make it to some of the other great cities. Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney. These are the 4 cities. We'll be bringing you the Ice Hockey Classic presented by the Hockey News and, of course, Gouche Live. Now, for New Zealand, here are the 3 cities that we've chosen for this year's 3-on-3. We will first fly from Sydney and land in Wellington. We will be playing in the rink that was built after the first Ice Hockey Classic there, and we will be playing in a very small exclusive stadium, but just for you devoted hockey fans. Everybody knows we had a little bit of an issue when we did the outdoor game in Wellington. This time it's indoors. It's very exclusive. Make sure you get your tickets because it will be a one-of-a-kind event. All right, then we're off to Auckland, where we'll be playing at Botany Arena. It is Botany Ice Rink. Of course, Chris Plow has done a great job making this rink ready for us. We've had some great turnouts there in the past. This will be one of the best entertaining events you are going to see this year when it comes to hockey. I had a chance to watch the Admirals, I think the Auckland Admirals, if I'm not mistaken, I apologize if I got the name wrong, against the Makus, which is a young team. Just the other day, it was amazing to watch, and we will bringing you that kind of exciting ice hockey. All right, let's see who else is talking. Keep talking. Whatever you're selling, I'm buying. So excited, can't wait. I can't wait either. Wow, it's in Wellington. And of course, will you be revealing the dates? Kevin Shea, I will be revealing the dates. The dates are this: October, we will arrive in the middle of October, October the 11th. October the 13th, we're just putting on the final little details. We will be in Brisbane. And then we'll be in Melbourne on October the 15th. Adelaide will be October the 22nd. And Sydney will be, just let me check this out, checking the date out. We're just waiting for confirmation. It will be October the 22nd. I apologize. Will be in Adelaide on October the 20th. These are all right now not written in stone. We're still finalizing the last little details, but you will get those because I will tell you about tickets and how you order them. Wellington, we will be in your great city on October the 25th. It's a Tuesday night, very exclusive event, up close and personal. And on October the 27th, we will be at Botany Arena at Chris Blong's incredible rink called Botany Ice Rinks. And then finally, ending it all off on October the 29th. Remember what my number was. October 29th, we will be ending the tour in Dunedin at an incredible arena. It's called the Dunedin Ice Stadium. It is made for this event. It's got about 2,000, 1,500 people to 2,000. It will be one of those events that you do not want to miss. There's going to be a lot more added to this thing as we go along. We're going to have an inclusion. There's going to be a lot more than just these games. You'll be able to see everything about ice hockey. All right, let's see a couple more comments. Sounds so much fun. Kerry, thank you, Louise. And of course, add all the dates to the comments after the live chat when you have confirmed. That'll be happening over the next couple of days. I'm just waiting for all the contracts to be put in place. These are right now written down. I would say they're almost written in stone, but until we have the final pieces of paper and I sign them, we just have to bear with us. Of course, that will then coincide with the ticket sales, and I'll talk to you about that right now. All right. I'll be there. John LaRoche, all the way from Thailand. Thank you, buddy. And I know Jordan will be playing with Team Canada in net. He is an incredible young prospect. I'll tell you what, you're going to want to see this guy play. All right, what does this all mean? What this means, this is our hype tour. This is a tour that we want everybody that's a hockey fan and everybody that's not an ice hockey fan to come and watch this game. Why? Because if you've never seen an ice hockey match before, you're going to be able to really experience up close and personal the passion, the sweat, the tears of this game. And you're going to see what these guys can do with a puck that you've never seen before. You don't see the National Hockey League because it's just a little bit too dynamic for the game. And especially with 5-on-5 on the ice, you don't have as much open space and freewheeling. These kids, what they can do with a puck, I have to look at the stick and see if it's actually got Velcro on it so that the way they deal with it like a lacrosse stick is absolutely, truly remarkable, and you will certainly want to be there. Thank you for this, Kerry. Amazing. Thank you, Kevin Shea, for always being a big supporter. All right. I told you, get ready. We've got unfinished business. We are coming back to Australia, October 2022. Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, Sydney, all going to be announced on ticket dates coming this Monday. The ticket sales will start, but here's how it's going to work. It's also going to be the exact same for Wellington, Auckland, and Dunedin. VIP tickets start next Friday, June the 24th. So what that means, you're actually going to be able to physically buy the tickets, physically buy them. But right now, you can go to front of the line tickets and reserve them. As of Monday, that button will be up on our website. This will be presented again on Monday. I will be giving you all this information one more time, and it will actually go live. The actual site will be live where you can actually put your name in. Right now, I've had over 300 people put their name for front of the line. If you register, right now you can just send me an email, Goulet29 at 29sports.com. That's Goulet29sports.com. I will see if I can put that up for you. I think I've got one right here for you. There it. You know what? You can send it here too. Take this down. Goulet29 at stopconcussions.com or Goulet2929sports.com. You send an email just saying you're interested to reserve tickets for any one of these cities: Wellington, Auckland, Dunedin, for, of course, New Zealand, Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, and Sydney. This will all be posted after the show up on the site again. It'll be on the Ice Hockey Classic and, of course, Gouche Live, so that you can write it all down and start getting ready. Monday, they come available. This is for the VIP tickets. You still can book your ticket or put a reserve on by going to Goulet29 at 29 Sports or Goulet29 at Stop Concussions, and you could put your name for a regular ticket. Prices are going to range anywhere from $49.95 all the way up to $250 if you're going with the really high-end packages. There's going to be great merchandise. You can see one of the jerseys right here. This will be the Team Canada jersey. We're going to be making it a little bit fancier than that. Of course, you can see how great they look. These are the Indigenous art from the Garna Boomerangs. That's the Canada jersey, and here is the U.S. jersey. This has been designed by one of the elders from the Garna Boomerangs, and of course, we will have a second addition to the jersey we will be announcing in the very near future. All right, I know I've told you a lot, so this is what's going to go on. VIP ticket sales, the actual physical buying, starts June the 24th. There are limited amounts. The prices will be put up on Monday. You can go and look, and you can put your name down for one of these incredible tickets. These tickets will include some exclusive, one-of-a-kind merchandise. I won't tell you any more until Monday when you click on it and you see what you're going to get. Then you are able to also register your name for front of the line for regular seating tickets, and they will go on sale on July the 1st. Yes, July the 1st, they go up on sale. But if you put your name in, if you send an email to Goulet29 at 29 Sports or StopConcussions.com, you will be guaranteed your ticket. And you can pick from a variety of price ranges, starting at $49.95 all the way to $250, and you will be front of house, no question. All right, a couple of comments before I let you go. I got lots of comments here. If you don't mind, give me a few more minutes. Let's talk about some of these comments. All right, the next one. Can't wait for this. Going to be awesome, no question. Giddy up. Data boy Gouche getting her done. As always, see you at the bottom line soon, my friend. I just want to send all my condolences to your family, of course, Cam Green, and I can't wait to see you down here. We'll actually have a drink together. Shane Lister, Angela Lister, it's coming to Brisbane. Hey, Kerry, will you be bringing anything to Perth? As I saw the Gretzky Classic on Sunday. All right, Paul, do not leave. You're going to hear another announcement here in just 1 second. And of course, Aaron Kuzak, thank you, buddy. Goulet29 at 29sports.com to register if you're interested in tickets for any of these cities. The cities are going to be in Australia: Brisbane, Melbourne, Adelaide, and Sydney. For New Zealand, you will see Wellington, Auckland, and Dunedin. On Monday, you will be able to go to the site. You'll be a Ice Hockey Classic or Stop Concussions. You will be able to see all the details, everything I've talked about, and more. And then you can register. And on June the 24th, if you're buying a VIP ticket, boom, put the money down. You're in. I'm taking care of it. And you know you are going to enjoy. Yeah, Brisbane. Love it. Is it October yet? Does Zenon need a jersey? I'll tell you what, Donna Levy, you bought every jersey on the planet. I know the whole team with you. All right. So listen, I know I've spoken a lot, and I have told you about, obviously, the 22 ice hockey threes for 2023. The Ice Hockey Classic will be returning to the shores of Australia and New Zealand. Right now, the cities that are picked are Perth. We're coming to Perth in July of 2023. So all you Perth fans, I'm not going to let you down this time, because no, every time I see the emails coming in, make sure you're Perth, make sure you're Perth. And I'll tell you what, we were there about 5 years ago, and there was no crazier and louder a crowd than them. But a second was obviously the Brisbane fans. We will be also doing the Entertainment Centre in Adelaide. And of course, we are just waiting to confirm either Melbourne at their Melbourne Arena, or back, hopefully, at the Kudos Arena, which we saw Gretzky there. USA versus Canada games, yes. And we're going to add the All-Star team from the New Zealand Ice Hockey Federation and the AIHL Federation. Obviously, in New Zealand, it'll be All-Stars from New Zealand. And in Australia, it'll be the All-Stars from, of course, Australia. When we come to New Zealand for the 2023, right now, we will be coming back to the Sparks Arena in Auckland. Love it there. And then finally, we will be coming back to Queenstown. I'm not going to say any more. That's all I'm going to tell you. Those are the cities. So don't forget Perth, Brisbane, Adelaide Entertainment Centre, and then we'll be picking between Melbourne and Sydney for the 2023 Ice Hockey Classic. For New Zealand, we know that it will be Auckland and Queenstown. All right. I know I've talked a lot. I know that you're all excited. Now what you got to do, we will be in Sydney, yes. Okay, so I'll tell you the facilities. We're going to use your facilities. They are great facilities in your country. So we decided, instead of us building rinks for this particular smaller venue or this particular trip, we are going to bring it up close and personal at Macquarie Ice Rink, obviously at the Macquarie Shopping Centre. Then we'll be going to Brisbane, Bundall. We'll be there with obviously the Brisbane Lightning. Josh Labrie is organizing all that. Then we're going to one of the nicest facilities in all of Australia in Melbourne, O'Brien Ice House. And I hope you get a chance to be in that VIP section, because 2 years ago, they almost brought the house down. And again, in Adelaide, we'll be there in the small facility at the Ice Arena, Adelaide, and we will be putting on a heck of a show for all the great people in Adelaide. Finally, Brisbane 2023, yes, we'll be doing business Entertainment Centre. We just haven't got all the details finished for 2023, but these are the cities that we will be coming back to. Finally, thanks for letting me meet John Scott in Sydney and getting his All-Star jersey. Yeah, that was a very special moment. Listen, we've had Wayne Gretzky, we've had Brent Burns, we've had John Scott, and a list, Ian Cole, and of course, one of the best, Nick Paul, who's with the Tampa Bay Lightning right now fighting for a Stanley Cup. He has just been nothing but stellar. Ben Scrivens, Scott Darling, some of the greats of the National Hockey League. So, wrapping this up, 2022, we are coming with the Ice Hockey 3's. You've got an opportunity to register right now, Goulet29 at 29 Sports or Goulet29 at StopConcussions.com. On Monday, you will see it on the Ice Hockey Classic Facebook page, my Facebook page, and all over the place, that you'll be able to look at the whole entire concept and register your name for these MVP tickets that go on sale June the 24th, or a regular general public ticket on July the 1st. I saw Nathan Walker in Sydney a few years ago. He was absolutely amazing. Nathan Walker. And of course, I think I missed it. Sorry. USA versus Canada in Sydney 2023 at Macquarie. I apologize. No, it will be USA versus Canada versus an all-star team from Australia at Macquarie this 2022. The Ice Hockey Classic, Canada-US, will be back in 2023, and we haven't finalized yet if we're coming to Sydney, but we will be in Sydney for the 2022. Hey, listen, as I let you go, thank you all of you for joining me. Obviously, this has been brought to you by the good people at the Hockey News and of course Sports Illustrated. These jerseys are just being finalized right now. Val Silva are making them up for us. The designs will be ready on the 24th. When you go to buy your VIP ticket, and you'll be able to also buy merchandise at a reduced rate. And I know Aaron Kuzak will be doing a great job getting us ready, and we've got some great surprises coming for you. You want to own one of these. And of course, during the event, you also have the opportunity to take the jersey off the player's back. So I am excited. I hope you're excited. I hope you spread the news. Again, here we go. Finally, Brisbane, 750 tickets will be available. That's it. Make sure you get one. Melbourne, 2,000, about 1,800 tickets will be made available. Get it. Adelaide, 750 tickets will be available. You need to buy your ticket ASAP. And of course, Sydney and Macquarie Park is around 1,200. Wellington, about 600 tickets will be sold for this incredible event. It'll be up close and personal. Auckland will be about 1,200. And of course, Dunedin, when we end it all off, will be an amazing send-off. There'll be 1,500 people rocking that joint. And I'll tell you what, can't thank Paris enough for being a part of also the New Zealand Ice Hockey Federation with Carr McIntyre and, of course, Andy Meals. You've done just a great job with hockey down there, and we're excited to bring you the Ice Hockey 3's. All right, on behalf of Kerry Goulet, the Gouche, and, of course, my entire team at the Ice Hockey Classic, Ice Hockey 3's, I want to say goodbye. Sam Trapolino, Aaron Kuzak, I cannot thank you guys enough for helping me make this become a reality. Now the hard work gets done. I just got off a flight, as I mentioned to you, but I am on the ground, getting ready, making the plans for you. So over the next 10 days, up until June 24th, that's actually, that's only 7 days, you will see a lot of notices coming out on the Ice Hockey Classic. Thank you for joining me. Gouche Live signing off right here from the bottom line. Don't forget, Saturday night, the Tampa Bay Lightning are down 1-0 against the Colorado Avalanche. We will be live here at 6 o'clock p.m., bringing you the show that talks all about the Stanley Cup Finals, and I want you to be a part of it. Oh, yeah, Mitchell Jones. Mitchell Jones is going to have an opportunity to drive on the Zamboni. Yes, Mitchell, you're going to be talking to me on Monday. And you know what? We're going to give away a couple of prizes. And one of those prizes will also be an opportunity for you to drive on a Zamboni. It will be nothing but spectacular. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, signing off. I will be back here Monday. Don't forget, your Monday, making a bunch more announcements. And you'll see that announcement on the Ice Hockey Classic. Thank you, Australia. Thank you, New Zealand, for allowing me to be a part of your ice hockey history. Good night.
You've been listening to Gouche Live with your host, Kerry Goulet, better known as the Gouche, brought to you by the Hockey News and Sports Illustrated.